Creep on in, on in, on in. Whoa. See, I'm riding high, high. Whoa. Kinda broke this evening, y'all. So all I got is fire. I got fire.
Hello guys, we're here for another review at the Cinematic. It's almost midnight. I'm tired, but I had to get this out. I had to get this out because this movie is going to be freaking me out the rest of the night. I don't even think I'm going to be able to sleep. If you couldn't tell, we are reviewing Us, the next masterpiece from Jordan Peele, formerly of Key and Peele, and of course Academy Award-winning writer of Get Out, also the director of Get Out. Jordan Peele's second movie. He wrote, produced, and directed this bad boy. Trailer dropped on Christmas. Made my Christmas a little uneasy. This feels like Jordan had to make Get Out to get the clout and the money and the backing to make this. This feels like this is what he's wanted to make all along. So our main cast, we got Winston Duke, Lupita Nyong'o, Evan Alex, Shahadi Wright Joseph. Those are our main four family members. Let's not kid ourselves. This is Nyong'o's movie. This is her movie. She's obviously the main character. I mean, the whole family has their bits and pieces here, but this is Lupita's movie. She knocks it out of the park. And it also should be said, you know, the premise is you have this family and another family comes and starts terrorizing them, and it is the identical copies of them, almost like their evil twin version of them. They play like each other. Like Lupita plays the normal mom, and she plays the evil crazy mom, and same with the rest of the cast. It's kind of amazing. I mean, both of her characters are so different from each other, and it's so crazy to see her range playing like the scared mom and then like the evil terrorizing mom on screen at the same time. It's crazy. Jordan Peele, he's on another level. I don't want to get too much into the story because the whole second half of this movie I did not see coming. You think you're done and then it shoots off in this other direction. I certainly would never have predicted. I doubt any of you could have predicted this. If you did, hats off to you, sir. The way I've been thinking about it, it's only been like an hour since I saw it, but Get Out is very kind of straightforward, you know. Once the twist comes, you understand, okay, this is what it is, and, you know, the ending is very, I don't want to say hit you over the head, but it all is very linear and focused, and it all kind of makes sense, and it all just happens, and you kind of walk away like, man, white people are effed up. Imagine that was just like a fine cupcake, and then you get to Us, and it's like a 7-tier layered cake. Every revelation you have adds another layer, and it just all stacks up, and by the end you have this whole cake of deception and revelations, and you don't quite understand how it all fits together, but it does somehow, and I just believe Jordan understands all of it, because I'm going to be thinking about this movie for a while. My friend is shout out to Josh. He's blowing up my phone right now with all his theories and his Reddit threads he's reading, and I'm going to be there myself after I finish recording this, but this is by no means, you know, walk into a scary movie, walk out, and you had a good time. This is a thinking man's movie. You're going to walk out of this unsure of yourself, unsure of what you just watched, and your friends are going to be talking about it for days, weeks, months, trying to understand what it all means. I don't really want to say much more about the story other than that. I will say, and actually, as a man who is absolutely terrified of scary movies, I've just started getting into them a little bit. This actually wasn't that scary. There were a few jump scares here or there, but it's actually way funnier than I thought it was going to be. Like, the Winston Duke character just brings a lot of comedic relief. It's touted as a horror movie. It's not necessarily the content on screen that is going to keep me up at night. It's what the movie is. It's the concept of what the movie is saying. After you've seen the whole thing, I just feel uncomfortable right now. And so that is the horror aspect to me. There wasn't, like, obviously there's people dying, there's killers, there's murder happening on screen. All that's freaky and unsettling to see, but it wasn't as like a chilling horror like Hereditary or something like that. It comes at night where like you're standing at the edge of your street like terrified of some monster jumping out of a closet. It's not really so much about that as it is just this unnerving sense of dread once you kind of realize what's going on and what the whole movie is about. It's just original and awesome, and when I watch movies like this that I come out scratching my head like, man, that was great. I need to go see it again. I just need to stitch all these things together. It's one of those movies where you see it And once you've seen it once, it changes once you see it again, the whole movie is going to be changed with information and revelations that you learn throughout the movie. So you're going to have to see it at least a second time. I don't know how to explain it other than to say, go see this movie, because I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I really can't think of much that's wrong with this movie, other than I think sometimes the comedy kind of ruins some of the tension. Like at some point, it's almost like it's so casual that like you don't feel the stakes. Almost as soon as that happens, they immediately show another threat or something else happens that immediately heightens the stakes back up. The last 25 minutes, dead silence. Not a single peep during the last like 20 minutes of this movie. That's my review, 9 out of 10. Us, I almost said Get Out, Us. Go see this movie if you liked Get Out, if you have any interest in Jordan Peele, if you have any interest in original films, please go give this movie your money. We need more movies like this. We need movies that make you think and aren't just dumb horror fests. It's so layered and complex, and it's gonna keep me up at night. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. My cat's over there. Hopefully he'll cuddle me tonight, because I'm just not gonna be okay for a while after seeing this. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully that all made sense. Like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys soon with some more reviews. So, see ya.